Hey everyone, Bewy here. Welcome to episode 3 of my Expert Mode Ness challenge. In the last episode, Ness killed the Eye of Cthulhu. Well, I guess the best way to describe it is that he cheesed the Eye of Cthulhu. He cheesed it so hard, he developed lactose intolerance. Anyway, after the last stream, I spent a bit of time thinking about how I wanted my base to look. To fit with the Earthbound theme, I originally wanted to make an apartment complex. As I played around with different building materials off stream, the humble Terraria tree sparked an idea. An apartment complex in the shape of a tree. This would fit the apartment idea and make it way more interesting. The idea was to make a tree out of marble and have the branches be NPC houses. The trunk was going to be the path between each house. I really liked the idea of a spiral staircase, so I thought, let's put one in the base. While I was building the first house, I discovered you can use platforms to make both a wall and a door. This meant I was able to fit an additional NPC in a single house. I was pretty happy about this because it meant I didn't have to build 22 separate houses. As this was my first proper attempt at building a base, I wasn't too familiar with building materials and how the furniture looked. Because of this, I decided to make the interior of each house using a different material. I guess it's time to head into the action. The first thing I wanted to do this stream was have Ness finish the hellevator. It seemed like Terraria really didn't want him to, as it rained slime again almost as soon as he started to work on it. He finished what he was doing and then went back to base. With the spawn of the King Slime came Ness's chance at redemption. Let's see how he goes. It was a close one, but it looked like all that kiting practice in League of Legends paid off. For the 35th time, Ness went back to work on the hellevator. It wasn't long before Ness reached the cavern layer. Unfortunately for our psychic wonder, there were some huge pools of lava he was going to need to divert. Well, it was either divert the lava or start a new hellevator. For better or worse, he decided to divert the lava. How successful would he be? Let's find out. Sensing our patience was wearing thin, Ness decided to speed things up. On his way back down, Ness found the Goblin Tinkerer. He made the Spectre Boots and then abandoned probably the most important NPC of the entire game. He then reached the biggest pool of lava yet. I find the best way to deal with lava pools is to create a shaft above it filled with water and mine or bomb your way down. That way you don't have to deal with draining the lava and you get a massive amount of obsidian. You'll notice I'm using 1 bucket of water to fill the shaft. This is known as the infinite bucket glitch. With a slight modification, you can use it for honey and lava too. It's a pretty old glitch, but let me know in the comments if you'd like me to make a tutorial video on this. Here's a pro tip. When creating an obsidian shaft, it's better to have too much water than not enough. Trust me on this one. Okay, let's try that again. So that took way longer than expected. Ness wondered how much further he needed to go to reach the underworld. Thankfully, it wasn't too far. After Ness mined through a bit of granite and some ash, he finally finished the hellevator. He thought about exploring the underworld a bit, but the voodoo demon made him think otherwise. After defending his base from a blood moon, Ness thought he should go set up for the Eater of Worlds. It was coming along nicely until he lost his patience trying to set up an underground arena and accidentally spawned the Eater of Worlds. It went about as well as you could imagine. Someone then suggested making the arena above ground as it'd be much easier. Ness liked the idea and off he went. Despite there being way too many rows of platforms and each being way too close together, Ness was ready for the Eater of Worlds. It was a messy fight, but Ness slayed the Eater of Worlds. Well, I guess that's enough for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed episode 3. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to check out my streams on Twitch. Links are in the description.